Hey, Wolf's Watch today. How are you doing? Well, thanks for being part of the conversation. I'm here at San Pedro Fish Market in Wilmington, California. Some great music in the background, beautiful sunshine as always. Wanted to check in with you while I was waiting for our order. Got a surprise for Stealth when I get back. If you want to know who that is, you'll just have to ask if you don't know her already. So you can hear, may be able to pick up the train that's going in the background. We are not very far, just literally a short walk from the ports of uh, yeah, where are we? From the ports of Long Beach and Los Angeles. And there's some of the best shrimp tacos in the world. I tell you what, I've got something I want to tell you business wise. First, I just have to rave some more about San Pedro Fish Market. They have the best shrimp tacos. If you are anywhere near Southern California, you have got to stop in here. Plus, there's a lot of other good food to eat. It is a fish market, but so you can fish. Yes, indeed. Yes, you can. However, you'll want to try some of the menu they've got. In fact, you'll probably be coming back multiple times to work your way through the menu. That being said, thank you, San Pedro Fish Market, for being a great place to hang out and eat. Now, here's what I wanted to share with you. Hanging on with who do you hang out with and how do you network? I wanted to give you an example of how networking expands your opportunities. We've got spam phone call coming in, so you're going to get rid of that. How dare they? Spam. You Monty Python fan? Remember the spam song? Spam, spam, spam. So that being done, that's all I'm saying I'm going to do, I promise. Today I am out taking care of business and I get a phone call from one of the people that I met at the event that I was at this last weekend. You'll be hearing more about that if you didn't catch any of the live streams that we did from the event. It was an amazing mastermind gathering that was a fundraiser for the Napoleon Hill Foundation, and the stories of these mega successful entrepreneurs that we got to spend the weekend with, that I got to hang out with. I mean, it was one of those things where it's like going, how does a guy like me, just a kid on a Harley, get the opportunity to sit with, break bread with, talk with, learn from, share ideas with mega successful entrepreneurs like we got to meet this weekend. And they, the common bond that they had was Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, which is why they were also, what brought us all together. I've read the book. Hope you've read the book. It is something that shows up on every high performance bookshelf. So study it. If you haven't read it, get it and study it and read it again and again. If you have read it, read it again. If you haven't read it again recently, read it again. It's on my playlist. I put it at the top of my reading list to read again. That being said, I get a call. There was a lot of networking going on, a lot of ideas around. So how the attitude was, and this was consistent with what Napoleon Hill taught. The attitude was, how can I help you? How can I be of service? What can I do to help you grow your mission? And sometimes it was helping each other gain insights, perspectives. We needed to have a perspective shift in terms of, not playing big enough. Our mission is to change the culture in the United States so that it, so we have a embrace a culture, empower a culture of self-sufficiency, self-determination. And the room was full of people like that. And it's thinking, I'm not thinking big enough. I'm not playing big enough. And I need to work that mission more, lead more with that mission in talking with people so they understand, what do I believe in? Is our company, what principles are our company founded on in order to make good on that belief? So while I'm on the phone with this person I had just met, I get a phone call from somebody that I've known for 2 years online, but have never met face to face, and finally got to meet. And actually, he was responsible for me being at the event anyway. Ken Walls, the king of live stream. Thank you so much, Ken. He was calling me the follow up week after we got to meet for the first time, and he's back in Ohio after coming out to the left coast, and we had a nice long talk. So I finished the call with one person. We have a nice long chat and long distance meeting on that call. I've got other people that I talked to yesterday who were following up in taking things forward, because these people not only had a serving heart like Ken does, and you know what? I need to stop right here and say thank you Rami Albatwari and your incredible wife, Courtney. Thank you both, Rami and Courtney, for opening your home and hosting this event. It was just unbelievable. And Don Green and Napoleon Hill Foundation, thank you so much for bringing your perspective, your experience, and stories and wisdom to the gathering and sharing that with us. I'm looking forward to doing this again. So those are the caliber of people that we were associating with. John Gray, author of the Mars and Venus book series, or familiar with that? If not, it's another book. Get that on the top of your playlist, or top of your reading list. But again, these people, this was people that had been very successful, Super Bowl winning football players, those type of people that have a heart for serving, a heart for helping others move forward. And I just want to say, this is how networking, taking the advantage of putting yourself in an environment. It was easy. I got to get up a bit too. I can't sit here. Got to walk and talk. Come on, walk with me. It was, and plus there's something I want to show you over here as we wrap up. It was so exciting. It was the type of thing that I originally say no, because it was a weekend. It required a little bit of an investment. I'm looking at going, we're being very frugal with investments right now, because there's other things that we need to work on before we're making an investment. And looking at, was that something to do? And it's like, you know what? Would it be foolish? Here's a great picture of St. Peter Harbor, by the way. Whoop. I like that. Where's Waldo? That would, coming back to, it was an investment that was well worthwhile, and it's going to be very, very high leverage, multiple factors of return of that investment, because of the relationships that I built there. And part of that was I was willing to step up and and help out and be of service. And one of the questions is what I wanted to show you. Keep this in mind for San Pedro Fish Market. It being willing to ask people, how can I be of service to you? And it was completely, so you get 2 days of high caliber entrepreneurs that makes happen in their businesses on an unbelievable scale. Yet nobody's pitching each other. Nobody's selling to each other. They're not trying, there wasn't a constant, hey, here, let me sell this to you. That was not going on. What we were hearing was, how can I help you? What are you doing? Let me understand more about what you're doing so that I can help you advance towards your goals, so I can help you achieve more, so I can help you have a bigger impact. That is how networking dramatically increases your opportunities. That's how it grows your opportunities, when you approach it from a standpoint of, how can I meet in a room, put your hand out and say hi and introduce yourself, and focus on how can you help the person that's in front of you. And guess what? I got a lot of that coming right back to me. On the phone calls today, we're about that. It's like, how can they help me? How can we help each other to advance what we're doing with our businesses? And true to entrepreneurs, been my experience, contra, running against the grain of what you'll see in mass media. The entrepreneurs are a force for good. They have a heart for service. They want to make people's lives better. That's why they're doing what they do. And to see people achieving at the level of the folks that were at this event, demonstrate that and watch the action, the follow through action on that, with the messages been flying back and forth between us all since then. It's really, it's a great fun. It's giving me chills just talking about it. And also for me, part of it was sitting in a room and looking around going, I feel like I belong here. And that was a massive, this is a bonus point for you. That was a massive breakthrough, because I'm going, looking at the people in the room, it would be easy for me to be all fanboy and going, oh my gosh, because I've read John Gray's books, his Men Are From Women Are From Venus, Men Are From Mars, or vice versa, the Venus and Mars books. Sorry, John, I apologize. The point on that is, I get a chance to sit and talk with him extensively, multiple times across the days. And wow, what a great opportunity. So take advantage of those opportunities. Put your hand out, introduce yourself, and have a heart for service when you meet these people. You'll be amazed at what happens. You'll get a lot more result on that. You get a lot of people that are asking how they can help you. And people that take action on it, they don't just ask so that you can get it over with, so they can sell you or pitch you or ask what they want from you. They'll actually help you. So thanks for being part of Wolf's Watch. Smash that like button. throw comments in. I apologize if I'm missing people. If you're commenting live right now and I'm missing you, I'm still learning how to work the comments on the phone. We're doing this live from the road from San Pedro Fish Market, and thank you so much, San Pedro Fish Market, for the incredible food that you're doing here and the fun environment that you create to enjoy unbelievable. This is Taco Tuesday. Shrimp tacos are the special on Tuesdays, and I'm so looking forward to it. So, and for you, thanks again for being part of Wolf's Watch. I will see you on the trail. If I could work the buttons on the phone. So here we go. See, we're going to wrap this up as soon as I figure out. There we go. Thanks again.